Hey there everyone, this is Mystic Fish and welcome to episode 71 of our Space Age playthrough where we're working on upgradable bases. Last episode, we designed a nice border defense system with Tesla turrets and rocket turrets and flamethrower turrets and all the things. As you can see, I completely encircled the base here. So that took a little bit. And now I did have to design this little doohickey here because the ring of flamethrower turrets is one long pipeline that is actually too long. And I didn't just want to have, I guess I could have had pumps facing one direction, but that if there was a break in here somewhere, then that would result in pumping all of the oil around to the one side of the break. And so I didn't really want that. And so instead what I did was, at where I had to break it up for a pipeline length, I took the pipes out in between here. And then I have a storage tank on each side. There's a red wire on this one and a green wire on this one, and they come in here. And this just does red minus green. So we're just comparing the two sides. If red minus green is a positive number, then there is more oil heat on this side than on this side. And so we would want to pump, we would want this pump to be active to try to balance the sides out more. And so that's what this is. So we're looking for a positive number. In this case, I sort of have a margin of error of 10 liquid just to, so we're not sort of like fluctuating a little bit. I was okay with like a tiny bit of imbalance here. And then if red minus green is a negative number, then it means we have more on the green side. And so this one would be active, which is indeed what is currently happening. So we've got, well, you can't see because the differences are so small. But this basically lets us balance sort of the segments on either side. And it does mean that we'll retain generally the same balance, even if there's a break in the overall ring. So that is good stuff. Okay, I think we should test out the defenses. And so we're going to come down here. We have some conveniently located biter base stuff down here. Let's see. Let's go grab an artillery turret. And I guess we can stick it down here in the corner. Okay, and that's powered. So let's watch what happens here. One nice thing about the pentapod nests is that they there's not actually many things for the artillery to shoot at. Like if we come down here and peek at these guys, right? There's actually only one thing in this nest. So I get that thing, and we have to deal with whoever's out at that point. But we won't have nearly the size of the sort of revenge attacks we have on Nauvis. So that should be okay. But then I think once we have this, we don't have to worry about pentapod expansion anymore. So I just want to watch the defenses work. Here comes some artillery ammo. So I think we want map view here so we can look a little better. All right, this guy's swiveling around. And that's just an egg raft. We'll see what happens to those guys. I think that's also an egg raft. Yeah, no problem. And we'll see if any of these guys survive. I don't know. No, they sort of die because they're premature, I think. Where's this guy? Oh, here comes some revenge. Zap and burn. Wow, okay. Oh, but here comes bigger guys. Let's take a look at what happens here. And oh my gosh, they're like super susceptible to fire. I did not realize they were like that susceptible to fire. That's pretty cool. Did we finish? I guess we finished, right? I think these things are all gone now. Oh no, there's some like random stuff there. Oh, nope, they all just timed out, so that's fine. Okay, so good. Those are Gleba defenses, and it seems like that is going to be just fine. So, let's copy this. Let's get map view. I want to be able to see. It's really hard to see, but here is the edge of the range. And so I think I want to get something like up here-ish. How close did I get to that edge? Because what I want to do is I am 1, 2, 3. Whoops. I need to get closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out from the Tesla cannons. And so I need to come up here somewhere. Something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. That one. Fine. And then what I think I want is I want to do a blueprint down to this one as sort of like an artillery measuring stick. Okay. Where are we going to put this? Border wall stuff. Okay. Good. So we just put one here. I need to zoom out a little more. Okay, so that would be outside. That would be outside. So I think then we can do this. Let's see where these, what do we say? 1, 2, 3. And I guess it doesn't really matter. The closer we get them, actually, the more likely they are to be powered by a substation. Did we succeed in getting one in there? We did. And one there. And I guess we need one here. That's probably fine. And one in here. That would be outside, so we can do this one here. This would be outside, so we can do one here. And then sure. That's fine. It's okay to have a little extra coverage. But we do need to get power out to this thing. Oh, and we need roboports out here. What's that? Ooh. Some stuff got toasted. All right. And sure enough, we had a break in the pipe. But that's, our design should be okay with that. Okay, good. Okay, I think that gets artillery everywhere that it needs to be. Right, is this guy gonna be powered? Wait, where's this guy? Okay. So let's do this. Artillery turret. That's not what I wanted. I don't want you to show me the ones that I have. Alright, I have to just look for all these and make sure that they all got powered. That one did. That one did. That one did. That one did. This one did not. So I can just do that. That one did. That one did as well. Looks like he might be actively shooting stuff. Ooh. Oh, I already shot it. Okay, let's see if there anything shows up here. Oh, here they come. I would say that looks pretty effective. Great. We got one here. That's powered. That's powered. That's powered. And that's powered. Okay, good. I think that will keep our surroundings clear. So now I think we don't have to worry as much about what's going on here on Gleba. So next, I think we want to do some Glebafication of Nauvis. So, so let's add biochambers and ag towers. I think those are the things that we need. And I think you have to go back to go get them. All right, so those will ship over here. Okay, what do we want to do today? I think there's a couple of things. I think we want to do some tree farming, which we do have pollution extending beyond the wall here next to these oil outposts. So that might be a good candidate for a place to stick some trees. So, well, let's see. Why don't we just make a whole like row of this behind the okay, now 1, 2. That's next to it. 1, 2. You don't quite reach if I put that there. How much do I care? If I put that there, that works better. And that will still be outside. Okay, good. Okay, then what I want is I want trees. I want wood to come out. I want seeds to go in. I think we want to look at how much wood I have, and you're only going to be enabled if I have less than 100 wood. You are going to request 10 tree seeds, acorns, 10 acorns. Okay, cool. And then we need to do some seed processing. And so let's get biochambers. So we're going to need I guess you can just, anywhere over here is fine. Biochamber, where'd you go? Biochamber, biochamber. Okay. I think we need this, and we need this. And then we need this. Okay, so the easiest way to bootstrap nutrients for these biochambers is directly from Bioflux, which we're importing, I think, plenty of. So this is going to be the wood processing. This is going to be nutrients from Bioflux. And this is going to be nutrients from spoilage. Okay, so this is going to be, let's see, let's get these filtered here. You're going to have spoilage out, spoilage in, rather. If you have any, we actually want nutrients out of here. Once we start making nutrients from this, we're going to want to repopulate our sort of seed spoilage. This is going to be nutrients this way, this is nutrients this way, this is spoilage this way. Okay, so this is where we're going to collect our seed spoilage. It'll go in here, nutrients will come this way to kickstart the nutrients in here. We'll get some amount of nutrients to restock in the sense that it will probably spoil. Then we need nutrients over here. We need to feed ourselves nutrients. And then we need to get spoilage out. And spoilage out. And spoilage out. And wood in. Oh, look at that, I'm chopping wood already. Cool, I better get that in before that goes off and gets burned. And then we get seeds out. Seeds out. Okay. Good. So now we need some circuit network stuff on some of this stuff here. Actually, I'm going to move this one over here. I'll move this one here so that I can also get spoilage off that belt. Okay. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay, so now we want to add up the spoilage and the nutrients in here, and we're going to say that that's going to be spoilage out, S. Did I put that on? Yeah, I did already. Okay, so then we're going to look at the contents of this guy, and we're going to read contents, and we're going to look and say if I have bioflux in here and I have no nutrients, then I want to say, I'm going to say go. Green for go. And then this guy will only be active. Let's see, I need this to request, let's get 40 spoilage in here. I don't know if I have any spoilage sitting around. That's an interesting question. And you are only going to be active if green is greater than 1 or greater than 0. So that means this guy needs nutrients. And then we're going to have this guy is the bioflux. And you are going to be active. No, not that. You're going to be active only if we need more seeds. So less than 10. If that's the case, we'll request bioflux. I don't think we need much. Then bioflux goes in. I think you trash unrequested. We got spoilage out of these guys. As long as this guy can produce nutrients in there, he will. I think this is okay. I think this is right. We just have to figure out how to seed the spoilage here. And I need power. Okay. So let's see if we've got spoilage anywhere. Are we bringing something in with... Oh, look, there's spoilage right here. Okay, good. Let's get that out of there. And actually, where are we burning the spoilage? Right here. So why don't we make a buffer chest for spoilage? We just like get some. So it'll request in there. That's fine. I think for this guy, we do want to request from buffer chests. All right, let's see if this works. We chopped all the trees. What does this give me? It gives me, oh, every 2 wood gives me a tree seed. So this will produce a ton of seeds in no time at all. Does this have spoilage on the way? It does. Is this guy active? This guy is active. All right, so we just need enough spoilage to kickstart this. Oh, and we also want this guy to only be active if S is less than 40. This guy is also requesting from buffer chests. I think that's right. Okay. Do you have more spoilage on the way? You seem to have more spoilage on the way. Okay, is this enough to kickstart this guy? Yes. Now we have nutrients everywhere. And we can get mini seeds. Okay, cool. I think that is working. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of seeds really fast. Okay, great. This stuff is gonna spoil, which is fine. And, great, we have enough stuff in here to seed the next round, so good. I think we're okay then. Wow, these are like almost spoiled. It's okay. We actually want to see that. Okay, good. I think this is going to eventually work. Oh, you're full of seeds. Great. You're also like well full of seeds, which means that this guy should be disabled. Good. Fine. I think that's working. All right, so that's trees. What else do we want to do? I think let's do biolabs. That's another thing that we can get. Let's just put this. Let's get biolab stuff, but let's take the eggs out. Because we need to do something similar to what we did with the overgrowth soil, so we don't end up with eggs we can't use. Okay, so how much does the recipe require? 10. Okay, so this is going to be 10 biter eggs is the max amount. We're going to subtract. We'll put this on red, put this on green, read contents, not the crafting ones. This is going to be red eggs minus green eggs, and output eggs. That's how many eggs we're missing, so 10, that seems right. Then I think we want to take this out. I guess if we want a light in here somewhere, we can get one. So we want to look at what's in here. We also want to look at what's in here. We want to look at how many eggs we need. Okay, so what is this going to be? When do we want to request biter eggs? And how many do we want to request? So I think this is if the number of, and how many biolabs are we trying to make? 6. How about we do 5? Okay, so if the number of biolabs we have is less than 5, then we need to like make some. And oh, let's see. No. Or there are eggs in the chamber. If there's eggs in here, then I want to pass through the red eggs. Right, so either I need biolabs or I have like extra eggs in there, then I need these coming out. Okay, so then this is going to be trash unrequested, and then this is how many eggs I want. And this will be set requests. So I'm asking for 10. This is going to be stack size 1. Let's see if this works to produce biolabs. Are you requesting? You are requesting. Yeah, just the biter eggs are far away. But we've set things up so that we always only have like fresh biter eggs. So that is fine. Because any we don't use will end up getting trashed out of here, I think. And then they'll be sent back to potentially be burned. Here's some eggs. How many we get in there? Oh, we've got 10. Okay. Now I need 10 more. Okay, good. And that makes a biolab. Okay, cool. All right, let's get the biolabs in place here. So I think we're going to need to do biolab. These guys are big guys. I guess we were assuming that the beacons are sort of like right up against these, like this, which means we need some alternative solution for spoilage. Oh, let's see. We need to be able to put the labs away. This is going to be labs. Okay. We need to be able to put red science away. So let's put, I'll assume that's going to go there. We need to be able to put green science away, which is going to go here. Maybe here. Green science, okay. We also need to put blue science away, which I think this will work here. I have to think about like what side of the belt we're putting stuff on. Black science, where is this? I kind of want to put it there, right? So black science can go here. Then we need purple and yellow science, and everything else has storage chests. So purple science is where? Here. This means the purple science can go here. And it means, although is it better to like, I guess I could get it actually here. This is better. It'd be better to put it at the beginning of the production chain, actually. So I want it right there. And then same thing for yellow science. Okay. So extra yellow science goes there. Extra purple science goes there. This is not where I want the blue science, I think. Extra blue science goes here. Extra black science, you don't have... Wow, it's like the one place I can't see stuff. Okay, but we can fix that, because we can do this. Okay, and we put the extra black science there. That was black, that we did blue. We need green. Actually, this would be better here. Right side in the direction of travel, so that would be there. Okay, we have like way too much stuff here. Okay, oh, we need places for ag towers. And we need places for biochambers. Which are where? There. Okay, good. And then we can get, I think, all of these out. And then that's red, extra reg science goes there. Right, perfect. Okay, good. All right, how are we doing in biolab here? And get some productivity modules in. Let's rearrange this. Let's put one of these here. And then we can get spoilage out over here. And I think that's what we want. And so then we can get... Nope, that was the wrong one. That's the right one. And line these up with the lights on the left-hand side. Okay. Then I think we rotate this. Okay, we need to get this one in here. And then I guess we need to connect with this. Like that. Alright, so we'll slowly make biolabs here. Which is fine. This is excess stuff? This is excess stuff. That's fine. Right? Power is still mostly nuclear, right? Yes. And yes, we have plenty of it. Okay, good. Okay, then I think we can grab this stuff. And we can put it all right here. As well as all right here. And then here. And then these guys go here and here and here. And then we need power. This is a little weird. You will get power once all those poles get in. You need power. And you need power. Oh, and we cannot see you there. I guess we can... Oh, I know what I can do. I can just put this on this side here. And then I can put this here. And then that gets those there. Okay, good. And then who else can't see a Roboport? Okay, this is this guy again. Oh, except you do not... You take this off. Okay, then we grab this for this guy. And we have to fix this guy we can do the same thing. You did not get power. And you did not get power. Okay, and then we need to get this guy out by doing this. Okay, now everybody can see all the, yeah, okay. All of the spoilage chests are now in view. Okay. Something's not flowing somewhere. Right there. Okay. All right, good. So let's just make sure that we see things coming out into the sorting bits down here properly. And then if we do, then I think that will be biolabs. So those will build themselves. Looks okay, but it's not. There's nothing like actually seeing the science coming out down here to substitute for knowing that it's working, I guess. Okay, good. This stuff should sort itself all out. Because this stuff prioritizes the stuff that's already coming back around, so this should stabilize itself eventually, even though we don't have enough biolabs to consume all the science yet. Alright, we got science coming down here. Okay, I think that's working. Cool. Okay, what is next? What I think is next is fish breeding. So what is that going to look like? That is going to look like a thing for fish breeding. That guy. Oh, you could do with having some water. Okay. Let's put you somewhere where there's some water coming through. I guess we could put you up here by the lake. Okay. Cool. We can do that. Then we want nutrients from bioflux. And then we want the thing that's like this tree guy up here. Hey, look at all those trees. Okay. Let's do this. And where does that go? I think it's here. I can still see that upper. Okay. We should. All right. But what I want is like this stuff. So this should be basically about the same. Where's my fish stuff? Okay. This should all be right. That's green, that's right. And then when do I request bioflux? Do I just want to keep doing this? do need nutrients in. We do need spoilage out. And spoilage out. We don't need a lot of fish for right now. We just need to make sure we get some. I guess we want to request bioflux. All right, here's what we will do is. Okay, we're going to do this. Stack size. All right, so you're going to get fish out. Fish. Okay, your stack size is going to be 2 because that's the recipe size. Then we're going to do this. This is going to be stack. I don't care about the stack size, actually. This is just fish. Okay. And then what we want is we want to look here. And we want to say, this is enabled. Actually, maybe we do this. Let's change this to fish. Okay, fish can spoil. Fish come out. So all fish come into the box. Some fish go on the belt. Enough for another recipe. This is read all the belts. And this is you will only do so if you have fish less than 2 on the belt. But the fish spoil every 2 hours. So good grief. So we really only need to maybe I want this to be stack size 1. So I think then we want to get a counter. So T for tick is 1. So like we really, I guess the only times we really need I don't know, what do we want to do? All right, well, first things first, we're gonna get a counter. So 1 hour is how many ticks? That's 60 ticks per second times 60 ticks per minute times 60 ticks per hour, or 60 minutes per hour, so it's 216,000. So this needs to be, if T is less than 216,000, output T. So that will just count up. And then you should, let's see, I guess there's 2 cases. We want fish in here if, okay, we need one of these. So, if there are no fish in here, or less than 10 fish? 10 fish. Or T is bigger than, or T equals 0, so that's every hour. We should run a recipe. Then we should say go. Okay, I think that's right. And then, right, because I need the tea in there. That should be red tea, green fish. And then this will be here. And so this should only be enabled, disabled if green is a go. Okay, so that means every hour, or if we don't have fish in here, we should run the recipe. I think that's right. And then I think the only other thing that we need to do is, because we don't need fish in great quantity, I think we can also turn fish into nutrients. Let's run this, let's say spoiled first, but only if the number of fish in the box is bigger than 10. So that should be fine. And then all of the output can go here. I guess we don't have a thing to do with nutrients. What do we want? I guess we'll just do this, and we'll say spoilage is 0. And then it should trash any spoilage that comes in. Okay, I think this is right. Let's take a look. That covers all of that. We need to get rid of, aren't we collecting fish down here somewhere? Yes, all fish are now up here. Oh, we also need offshore pump. Like that. Okay, so any spoiled fish, when we have extra fish, we take the most spoiled ones, we turn it into nutrients, they'll sit here, and they'll eventually turn into, but we have to seed the fish. So this should be 5 fish. Okay. Wow, you didn't get enough nutrients. Oh, now you did. Wow, that takes a lot of nutrients. Holy crow. Okay, in that case, then I think we want bulk insertion. Did you make fish? Alright, there's bioflux. I want to see net fish here. Oh, I suppose we have to get this off. Because the fish could spoil on the belt. I can see that. And it's in logistics range. Okay. We have no place for nutrients. Maybe if I made this a buffer chest. I guess that doesn't matter. Okay, so then I guess what we can do is do this and say any extra nutrients floating around in the system can go here, and after they spoil, they can go there and get trashed. Although maybe this is better to do this here. How many fish we got in here? 8. And you're waiting on nutrients. Okay. I don't know that I need a... Does it matter if we need to speed this up any? Seems like it's okay. The fish don't spoil very fast. And we can certainly get enough bioflux in. Fast enough. How spoiled is this bioflux? Not very. That's still got an hour of freshness on this. Okay. I think this works. I guess there's no spare spoilage in the system. But you do have nutrients. So this should be disabled. Oh. Include fuel. Now you're disabled. Okay, good. Do I have enough stored up in here? Maybe not quite, but I think that's okay. Various things are going to produce spoilage over time now. Okay, did we get our 8 fish? We did not. Now we have 9 fish. Okay, good. Yeah, each time we get like 1 extra fish. And that's the go. How do we know? Oh, we need to figure this out. When do we need this? I think we want to be able to see not the crafting ones, but just there's fish waiting. And so enable disable if fish greater than 0. Okay, so then you should ask for bioflux if there are fish in here, and there's only fish in there because we're trying to make fish. This should be stack size of 1. Okay, there was 9. You're still requesting. Okay. Do we think this is working now? There's more spoilage, so good. We can get this in here. Excellent. This guy's now disabled, right? Because we have enough stuff, so that's good. This is going to give us... There's our 10, and we're back down to 11. Okay, good. And then that stuff will spoil eventually. Great. Okay. I think that's fish, which means that the last thing that we can do is make Spidertrons. What all stuff do you need? Do I make all this stuff? Whoa, I need 100. Oh no. What's in this? 1 fish. Are we making all that stuff? We're making all of that stuff. We can adjust this though. Oh wow, we just like got all the stuff in. This can probably be 4. Are we making those? Where are the backpacks? The nuclear backpacks. They must be in here somewhere. Here they are. Okay. We have enough in there. And so actually we want to take the fish out of here. Although we got them in. And take this out. And so We do need to get spoilage out of here because I guess fish could spoil in here. Spoilage. I think we do this. I think we only ask for fish. How many Spidertrons do we want here? 2. So this will only be enabled if number of Spidertrons less than 2, and we only need 1 fish. Fish. 1. Okay. Is there a fish in there? There is fish in there, but that's okay. Okay, wow. Okay, we have Spidertrons available. Those will be fun. What else? Let's go check our tech tree. And like, what other Gleba stuff did we get? We got like most of this stuff. We got... we're doing tree seeding. That's good. We've already got carbon fiber. We're breeding fish. We got captivity. Rocket turrets. Epic quality. Overgrowth soil. Quality 3 we have. Okay. Biolabs we did. Okay, we did like all of this stuff. Can we research this? Oh no, we already researched it. Okay. Sorry. What's left to do up here is this, most of these are stuff for Aquilo or beyond. So these all, we could do stacks, stacked belts, but I'm not ready to do that yet. That's sort of like a later scaling up thing. These all take this stuff. So I think we're ready to go to Aquilo. Which we have researched, so we can go there, but we are going to need different ship types because we will need rockets. And so I think next episode we'll design some. Ooh, I want to do this thing. How far up does this go? Even with here. And that does, if I slide it a little closer, I can even get power. Haha. Cool, so we'll just build a little thing of trees here. And I think this will help absorb pollution. You know, from the oil rigs or oil wells there. Let's just check in here. Is this all stable? Nothing's died here. Looks good. How are the labs looking? Biolabs are coming in slowly so that we don't accidentally have eggs hatch on us. Although, to be honest, like one of the things that we could do just to be sure is we could build one of these here and zap anything that comes out if it happens to hatch. So, and in fact, that might be good to do up here too. Although I don't know that. I think I'd rather have it there. What was it going to do? I don't know that we're importing those, though. So let's go import those. Tesla cannons. Turrets. What are they called? Okay. Fulgura to Nauvis. You can bring us some of those. You're back going. Okay, good. Great. So we'll go off camera. We'll wait for all of the labs to come in. Although we appear to be properly labbing. These are pretty fresh. What kind of throughput are we getting now? 117 signs per minute. That's good stuff. 265 times 2, or 64 times 2 would be 128. So we're close, based on freshness of the science packs. So, and I guess we're not even, I wonder if we're even, are we consuming all of the agricultural science? It kind of looks like we are. Here, any extra will be coming out here, but I don't see any extra coming out. So that's okay. So we get extra, or science pack training 50%, so they all last longer. And research speed is very fast. Cool. So I think that will be helpful as we work on stuff. How fast do these like new trees come in? It's sort of a good question. We actually plant trees pretty fast. And I can't get them, we can't get them everywhere, but we can get them a lot of places. So we can get another one. Like here-ish. Just keep going, planting trees. Once we have a forest planted up behind the wall here, I guess I don't want to get too far ahead of myself with like seed production. Is this working? This is working. And there's enough stuff in here. There's definitely enough stuff in here to seed stuff, so that's fine. You're disabled, that's right. And you're disabled, that's right. Okay, good. So cool. So we will... Wow, you've planted all your stuff. That's cool. Can we get... If we... I guess that we have to lose a... One way or the other, we lose a tile there. So that's okay. I guess we're losing 3 tiles if we do this. But we'd only lose 2 if we did this. That loses that one and that one. Okay, that's fine. We definitely are very easily making seeds faster than we need to harvest them, so that's fine. Like this whole thing only takes 50 seeds, and that's like 1 batch of wood. So these should all reforest themselves pretty quickly. Cool. All right. We are going to end our episode there. Next episode, I think it's Aquilo ship time, so that'll be fun. So that's what we have for today. So as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, bye.